Hi guys, and welcome to episode 11 of my Songs of Syx playthrough series. So guys, it has been quite a bit of time since my last episode. Thinking to myself, I think it's been 3 weeks since I recorded episode 10. Been away on holiday, and I recorded episode 10 quite a while ago as well. So I have sort of forgot what we covered. I had a quick look around and it instantly jogged my memory when I saw the transport construction. That was the new tech we got right at the bottom. I think that was the tech I unlocked. And I even said to myself in the previous episode, I'm going to get this built now so I don't forget about it. And I'm glad I did, because I definitely would have forgot to build it otherwise. So we've got our transport construction made here. We've got our warehouse below to store all these apples that we've got. I remember, and you can just see it straight away, we're looking up here, my goodness, 360,000 coins. And it's going to go up and up and up, because we've got a fruit orchard here, which is not even producing any fruit yet. We've got, I think we put more tech points into so we've got our fruit. Technology, we've obviously got hammers that are coming through here. We've got our new fruit from here. So, wow, there is a massive amount of coins to be spent. And I think my approach is going to be a massive, massive army. And I've said this before. And that was the big thing I was talking about in the previous episodes, was just how many soldiers I wanted to get. We can see 350 now. We have hit our maximum cap. But obviously what I did was I set them to be trained really, really well. But I am actually going to increase the amount of soldiers in them all. I want 100 soldiers in each. I want to get to 550 men. He also built a bigger training ground than me. Or am I making that up? Am I making that up? I thought we built an extra training ground, because we've got this one already to level 2. Yeah, I am making that up. In which case, guys, I know what I'm doing. Oh no, sorry, we built the extra nursery to get more people. Because I think I was saying about how I want more soldiers. I think I was getting confused thinking about another training ground. Let's get that built right now, guys. Because I built all my supply depots, which I have got ready. Just haven't started to actually import any of the goods yet. Down here we've got our import depot for bread, and we also have one for rations, I believe. We've got, yeah, like all these fruit farms over here. Got 43 workforce. So I'm gonna get my training ground made. I'm gonna get a. This might be a little bit too big, but I think it is worth it, because I really, really want to get a massive army. Okay, there we go, guys. That is a mega training ground now. 121 capacity. So now I've actually got a really good utilization of all the space there. Made out of wood. Little door just here. And the furniture, 150 we need. We've got plenty of furniture. What I'm going to do is link that all up with our, not dire roads, just the normal stone roads. So link that all up here. And what I'm also going to do is link up a lot of our area down here, because I noticed I hadn't actually built stone roads here or around here either, around this property here. So I'll get that. And again, also around all here. So we want to make sure that is all linked up. But with 121 capacity, we can obviously get 40 people in that straight away. But we are going to have to get more berths to obviously get more people. We can actually accept more immigrants, actually. But the thing was, with food, we do have a decent maintenance of food here of 850 for bread, 117 meat, and 5,000 fruit. And it all's going to go off. We obviously got some of the technologies that decrease the rate of spoilage, but that's not enough to completely mitigate the loss from all the food spoilage. But we need more food to get more people. So, one thing we could maybe get another pastures, because again, that gets us more money. We don't need more money. Look how much money we have. I will actually have, though, to get a lot of armor. If I come to here, it's going to cost me tens of thousands of coins, hundreds of thousands of coins, to buy in all the armor, all the shields, all the weapons, the bows, etc. So we do need a good stock of money anyway for all of that. And if I look at the spoilage rate here, 6% for armor, 6% for weapons, 7% for bows. So start thinking, what's more efficient? The inflationary loss, which is 7,000 coins, with 10% of its treasury removed. Wow. Or the spoilage rate from the bows and all the weapons. I actually think it's better value to buy in the weapons now. Because if we lose 6% of, let's say we buy in, I don't know, 1,000 swords, we're going to lose 6% of that. So that'll be 60 swords. We lose a year. The maths there. 60 is worth that here. That is about 15,000 coins. So actually, it's definitely more cheaper to not buy them now. Okay, that's my little bit of maths there. So yeah, it is actually cheaper to have the inflation than to have the spoilage loss of weapons. Okay, that's good to know. So I'm not going to buy any weapons yet. I'm going to stick around with just the inflation. But training soldiers is definitely worth my time. Especially with how many labourers we've got. They're just sitting around doing nothing except building our construction. So I want to get them into jobs where they're actually providing some sort of utility. About the food situation, which I was talking about previously, do I build maybe more pastures? I think no. I think I just need to keep importing more and more bread. Because, again, food variety improves how likely people are to join your settlement. But that's not a problem. I already have plenty of people who want to join me. So just providing the one food type of bread is all I really need. So I think I will accept more people. Well, actually, no, not just yet. I'll wait until I've got my buildings constructed and can have workers to good use. I just need to import more bread. And if we look over here, this is my bread, one of my new bread depots. I think, yeah, look here. I have got it to import a high amount. We'll have to see. I'll just keep an eye on this to see if we start running low on bread, because it is going down that number. I've also seen we have got 7 homeless people. 3 of them are the nobility, but I have noticed that all the homeless people are coming from these northwestern fruit farms. So I am going to get maybe a new little settlement set up here. And if we look at fertility as well, the area is not bad at all up here, 86%. So again, we've got a good fertility here as well. So again, we don't need more fruit, but it doesn't hurt, does it? So why not get some new houses set up over here? Into housing, just get loads of long houses because it's all going to be fruit. And then actually set up some more fruit farms, fruit orchards, all of that jazz, because we can get, what, 40 people working here, and in the long run it's going to make us so much money. Okay, so I've got a load of long houses made here, which I think equates to about 100 houses, which is huge. That houses the people we've got who are homeless currently in this area. And then obviously is a large amount of people who can then work on all our fruit farms up there. And then I've just put some stone roads just along the perimeter of the fruit farms we currently got. I've got that. We also look at fruit. We can see the selling price is at 13. I just wanted to double check. It's been a long time since I've checked the price. I still think it's more efficient to sell fruit. Or is it more efficient to sell grain? Oh, actually no, because grain isn't part of our... Grain's a part of this one, which we've got 30% more in grain. But I've also got another 30% in fruit. So yeah, so we definitely want to specialise still just in fruit. So I want to just get some fruit farms set up right now. And we've got the fruit orchards. I think the fruit orchards are... Yeah, they are better. Yeah, and it's all about the long run anyway. I've already got loads of money. It's not like I need the fruit immediately. So I think the fruit farm is the way to go. So I'm going to get the fruit farms made here. I'm also going to try and get a canal made out. I'm not sure if I have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to get a canal made all the way down here. But then if I can get some water in all these farms, that'll obviously massively improve the fertility. Okay, so there we go, guys. I've got 2 massive fruit orchards made with loads of canals made around it. So actually, we don't need canals to connect to water. So that's a little bit silly. But I can understand maybe if you've got the groundwater that you then dug the canal and the groundwater seeping in from rain. I still think it's a little bit odd that you can have canals that aren't connected to water. But either way, we've got canals that are going to be made here. We've got the fruit orchards here. This is a huge, huge increase. So what I'm also going to do is get a warehouse made. Because again, where you've got masses of crops being grown or one type of resource, you want to obviously have the storage for that nearby. So I'm going to get a warehouse, maybe made just here at the top. Not have to be anything crazy, just a little one like this, because it's only going to store apples in it really anyway. And then we can have a good source of income here. And then a good source, a good use of all the workers that we're going to have. And, oh well, 25 workers in our warehouses, and 8% boost to performance. So what I can see now is meat is really running out. Apples, I assume apples are just decreasing because yes, we're eating them, but also we can see here, spoilage, 650 apples, 125 apples. We are losing a lot of apples just due to spoilage. Bread, though, is actually increasing, which is making me think that we can maintain a bigger population because we are importing bread in quick enough. So, we've got a huge amount of demand for people to join. 27 people who want to join us. I'm going to get them all in because I want all this area built and get some people just working straight on those fruit orchards. And then also get our training ground here constructed quicker so that we can get some soldiers, I would say soldiers created there, soldiers trained up. Yeah, we're really setting ourselves up for success here, guys. We've got 380k, so we've got even more money than we did previously. We're growing in size, getting more houses made. We're close to hitting 1,000 people. We're now at 905 people. And I can easily keep increasing the number as long as we keep buying more bread. So we really are growing very well. And if we look at the world map, see Castel here, we could start to maybe think about taking on these guys. I'm pretty sure I sent some emissaries. Yeah, this is it. We can see the support bar is growing with our emissaries that we sent out in the previous episode. What I can do with those emissaries is then look at how big their armies are, I assume. You can see here, population, they have 5,600 people. So they only have 2,800. They have only 1,000. They actually have almost as many people as they do. So these places I can start eyeing up to maybe think about taking them over. Not 100% sure. I've never ever had any battle in this game. Never had any war, never had any battle. So it would all be brand new for me. So any comment from you guys about maybe your experiences or any tips or anything like that, please do leave them because I will need all the advice I can get. One thing I'm seeing here, because it's now entering winter, we don't actually have enough halves, it seems, so people are starting to get a bit cold. I kind of had forgot about that. So I am going to get some halves made if I can actually get any good spots for them. That number is rapidly going up. 37 people now, almost going up to 40, almost going up to 50. So we've got the halves made up, but now look, the services are here and the people are getting access. We are losing the people though, so yeah, it's good that we're getting those halves built just in time to hopefully stop all of these people dying from the cold. We also still haven't got our transporter made here. We're missing, well, we actually got all the resources. We're missing iron, but no, we have plenty of iron in storage, just simply because this is so far away from where all our labourers are, and they're busy working on closer jobs like our training ground here and the houses. So this is why, again, I do want some more labourers. So I'm going to set this number to 1,000. I want to get up to 1,000 people in the city of Castel. Okay, perfect, guys. Our training ground is done. We can see we've taken a massive hit to -67 workers. So let's decrease that number actually all the way down to 0 for now, because I have a lot of other things I want to build. Even 300 iron, we can get that upgraded to the next level, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, because freaking hell, man. 420k coins! It's constantly going up and up and up. So, that metal price is really good though. I swear that when we started, that was like 50 coins. But either way, we can afford it. So let's get 300 metal there for 23k. When that arrives, we can upgrade our training ground. You can see here, though, the days of food are going down. Apples are massively decreasing. And bread, while it's high at the moment, might struggle because fruit and meat are going to go down. So let's think about getting another pasture so we can get some more meat in. And then obviously we just get the leather and, the leather and livestock to sell. So it's definitely worth it anyway. What I've actually had a little think about is when we make a new pasture, not making, if I can find it again, the Auroch pastures, and instead going for the Entolodonts. I've never ever made a pasture that isn't the Aurochs, because the Aurochs obviously gives you the leather as well. But in this playthrough, I'm not using the leather, I purely sell it. And the livestock, again, I sell. So the Entolodonts give you much more, I say much more meat, give you about 40% more meat, but they give you slightly less livestock and no leather. But because I'm really no longer building these pastures just for the exports, I'm building them because I want the meat, I think the Entolodont pasture is actually the one to go for, because we get a little bit of livestock to sell, but it means we get that extra meat, which means that I can, hold a bigger army, get more population, etc. So, if we look at fertility base, I think I want to get a nice big pasture up here, because the fertility here is rubbish, and there's nothing really I was going to build up here anyway. My government complex, I'm going to build potentially further into this forest, if not have more farms built here. So I could build the Oracle pasture here. Actually, no, I'm going to build it just here. I can actually get rid of the fertility view. I can get it built up here because actually this is a good low fertility space as well. So let's get, I'm going to get 2 of these Tolodont pastures made. So we get it as tall as we can, wide as we can. Perfect, that's that one. Just build a gate. Boom. And then we get another one made here. And I'll see if I can maybe get another one that's just... Oh no, perfect. That one just fits. Amazing. So we've got the 2 Intellidont pastures here, which are going to produce us a lot of leather. Sorry, a lot of meat. And then I can actually store the meat for them in this warehouse alongside the apples or the fruit. So I do want these as a priority, but I don't think there is a way you can set build priorities. We can see that the canals here are all frozen over. But yeah, so I do need more people working to get these buildings made quicker. Because currently we are struggling a little bit with the food. It's gone down to 3 days. If we can get these pastures set up, that means we can then get a bit more meat coming in. Remember, guys, what I've said before, which is that we really are not struggling to attract new people. But if we are, there's so many services I can build. And even at the laboratory here, which is in level 2, I can upgrade that. The wells, which aren't upgraded, I can easily get more speakers down. So really, I'm not worried at all. It does seem like we're hitting now a point where we're not attracting any new people. But because we've got all our nurseries, we are just breeding new population who don't care whether they're attracted by the happiness of the town or not. They're just going to be born. So we are doing quite well for population. We've got 70 people here actually as well. So we've got tons and tons of labourers. And once we've got all of our fields made, all the pastures made, we'll obviously lose a lot of workers because they'll go into all these buildings. Any excess workers I'm going to put straight in our training ground. Whilst it has been completed, we have got the transport centre. And it's actually employed 12 workers, which is why I took a bigger workforce here. I was wondering why it happened. And we can see, again, I've never used this before, but we've got the destination, the transport target, room, and I assume I click this button and I can just select, yeah, any warehouse I can select. So I don't think this is going to be very useful for the time being, because what I assume you do is, let's say here we had, I don't know, a stone mine, loads and loads and loads of stone being produced, and I need my stone in a stone cutting workshop, which for whatever reason I have set up here. I could have the transporter transport those goods in bulk very, very easily. Obviously, in my opinion, I just built the stone cutter right next to the stone, stone mining quarry. But I'm trying to think of maybe an example where this is useful. But at the moment, I don't have anything to transport because fruit I could, because I could load up fruit and then transport all our fruit to this warehouse to easily sell. Actually, I'm going to do that because I don't need to have 12 workers. I can, well, I see what it's doing here as well, actually, is if you increase the radius, I assume that increases the amount that they actually pick up from. Or maybe that just means that they, oh, sorry. I'm an idiot. Well, not that I'm an idiot, but I just didn't read that properly. I thought the transporters pick up from a warehouse only and take to another warehouse. They actually pick up loose items. That is very good. So all these fruit farms all around here will actually have all their apples picked up. You hit this fetch button, you're picking up all the apples, and you're picking up goods from the warehouses in the blue zone, and then taking it to that location. So if I set this to auto-employ, but to be honest, I'm going to have just, let's say, 4 people working for now. I'm going to say apples, so it's going to say just pick up these apples, and then I'm going to say the destination is this warehouse. The reasoning is because I export all my apples over here, and so when the harvest comes through, all these apples are loose in the fields. My guys pick them all up, they take them to that warehouse so they can quickly be sold and not spoil. So I really like that, but I don't want too many people working here because there really isn't going to be very much to pick up, especially with all the workers bringing it back to this warehouse as well. But actually, put this warehouse in as well. So let's get 1 worker here, auto-employ, and then I'm just going to set a massive amount of fruit to be stored here. What I've also got, which I completely forgot about actually, was these canals I'd made previously. Look at all the fertility we've still got available here. So while I'm getting all these orchards built over here. And all the fertility down here as well. And look at all the spare houses, just showing that there's obviously just no jobs available here, so people aren't moving into these houses. So let's also get some fruit orchards made down here. Because remember, fruit orchards take a very, very long time to grow. So the quicker we get these, or the sooner we get these made, the sooner we can get some trees planted. What I'm also going to do is stock up some more livestock, because we're going to need loads of animals in these pastures. I assume 50 in each. We're only set to currently stock 13 livestock at a time. So we come here, and I'm going to set this number all the way back to here. So we have 102 livestock stored up, ready for these pastures. We are running very, very low on food. I am actually getting a little worried, because bread is now going quite low, apples are going low, and we're actually using them to make more fruit orchards, and meat is really low as well. We haven't got these pastures up just yet, so I might need to emergency buy in like 4,000 bread from a close neighbour. But we've got a lot of money to spare, so yeah, I'm going to take that risk, and hopefully our harvest will come in relatively soon, and we will just about make it for when our new fruit orchards open and our pastures are constructed. Perfect, so the harvest has arrived just in the nick of time, oh my goodness. So, we do have plenty of food just to last, and all these apples can be used to then fill out our fruit orchards and whatnot. And our pastures are close to getting completed. So we had 70 people, I'm not sure actually where we've lost about 20 workers, I'm not sure where that is. Oh, it's down here, 19 workers. You can see in this fruit orchard here. But that is good, I want those trees planted, and I want to get some fruit from that soon. You can see here, the trees have 16 days left. Here 62, so soon this one will actually start producing quite a lot of fruit as well. Yeah, money absolutely perfect. 420,000 coins again, even after you had to buy into metal. And I have halted the immigration for now, but you know what, I could, like I said before, extremely easily increase that by building some lavatories, some speaking booths, upgrading the halves, putting more eateries and whatnot. Very, very basic services just to get us some more people. But I think for now we're doing pretty decent at just maintaining the level we are. We are decreasing the amount of people we actually have, and that's because I've set just to train. So we are actually losing people because the people are losing are training while others are getting better. But I'm fine with that. We can, once we've done our developments, get our training ground upgraded soon. We've also then lost more people here because we're getting our Entoldont pasture made here, which actually is 105 animals. Wow, that's a lot more than I realised. What I think might be the case as well with that then, if we just check, you can see here, this one produces 31 meat from 51 animals. This one produces the exact same, but it has double the animals on the space. That's something I just learned. So, aurochs are very space inefficient, which is relative. It's like saying they're cows basically. They use up a lot of land, but you don't get much out of them. Whereas the Entoldonts, maybe yeah, they don't give you leather, but actually you have a lot more of them on the same amount of ground. So the Entoldonts are better than I thought. Well, both Entoldonts pastures down now. I need more people because I've actually got 8 labourers and I haven't even got the 2 fruit orchards made here, which are going to need like what, 30 people each. So I desperately need more people. I think I'm actually gonna have to get those services made. So let me go on a massive spree of building new services across our entire city. Okay guys, so I have done quite a bit. I have got my services up here. So I've got a lavatory built up here for all these new houses and the nearby workers. I have got the hearth, which obviously already built, but 2 wells and a torch made here. I have then got a large stage built for all the houses in this area. I've got some trees right there, because I just realised if you go to here, infrastructure, or where is it actually? Construction, decoration, this is it. I never used to build any of this stuff. There's trees, benches, well, torches I knew about, but the trees, flowers, and benches I never was playing around with. But actually, you can design your city, get little bonuses by having the harmony spread by trees. So they're really, really cool. I've got that. I have got a big well made over there. I have got loads in this area for all these houses, for all our fruit farms. I have got a massive eatery, massive lavatory, a massive stage. I've then got a massive hearth, big well, some tree, and a speaker, all made over there. And then I think that is it. I could do a lot more. Like, I haven't got an eatery in this area. I also don't think I've ever made a rest house, which go to Civics Entertainment Rest Home. I never made one. But again, with all of these being implemented, we're going to get a massive increase in immigration. Maybe an extra 20, 30 people who want to join us because of that. Maybe more, maybe 100, I don't know. But definitely enough that we should be able to cover our 2 new fruit orchards here, which are almost ready for all the apples we need for these. We've still 4,000 left over. That is amazing. And then we just need to sort of get these fruit orchards actually growing the crops, growing the fruit, because kind of the trees aren't ready. I think I'm going to end that episode there though, guys. We've got a lot done. We've also got our pastures in place, and they are going to get us a lot of animals, a lot of meat, massively going to help us with the meat. In fact, with those 2 pastures, not only producing extra meat because of the entoledonts, but also the fact that they can have double the animals, which I was not aware of at all. I think we're going to have a lot of surplus meat, which is obviously great, because that means that I can keep bringing in more and more people, so we can finally start to get some people using our new training ground. Yeah, guys, thanks a million for watching this episode. Really hope you've enjoyed it. If you're this far into the series, please subscribe if you're enjoying it and want to see more. Apart from that, massive thanks, and I'll see you in episode 12. Bye, guys.